Jason tells Carly about Josslyn in WSB, Drew's shooter arrested. Anna busts Nathan. Port Charles is bracing for a week of shocking revelations, dramatic showdowns, and heart-wrenching decisions as the Quartermaines, the Spencers, and all of the city's residents face a chain reaction of secrets and betrayals. Tensions reach an all-time high as Jason Morgan steps into a morally complex role, Drew Kane faces a dangerous past, and Anna Devane's detective instincts put Nathan West on edge. Here's your in-depth, moment-to-moment General Hospital preview for the week of October 13th. The week kicks off with a tense scene at the Corinthos penthouse. Carly Corinthos has been sensing that Jason has been hiding something from her, and this week, the truth comes crashing down. Jason has a confession that he knows will shake Carly to her core. He has learned that Josslyn is involved with the WSB in a covert operation. Jason's private confrontation with Carly is layered with urgency. He struggles with how much to reveal, aware that any leak of WSB intel could endanger not just Josslyn, but the entire operation. The look in his eyes, a mixture of pride, worry, and frustration, sends Carly reeling. Carly, who has always been protective of her family, immediately reacts with concern for Josslyn. Meanwhile, Josslyn herself is in the thick of a high-stakes WSB mission, unaware that her father knows her involvement. She navigates a dangerous maze of double agents and surveillance, proving that she's grown into a formidable force in her own right. Her skills and bravery make her a valuable asset, but her recklessness could soon catch up with her. The tension escalates as Carly confronts Jason with both anger and desperation. She wants Josslyn to step back from danger, but Jason argues that sometimes protection means allowing loved ones to face their own battles. This conversation sets the stage for emotional stakes that will resonate all week, forcing both father and mother to confront the risks of letting their children grow into their own heroes or victims. The city's uneasy calm is shattered when Drew Kane receives news that his shooter has been arrested. The identity of the shooter sends shockwaves through Port Charles. Drew, who has struggled to reconcile his violent past with his desire for a peaceful present, is forced to revisit memories he had tried to suppress. Drew's emotional turmoil is compounded by the arrival of the shooter's attorney, who hints at a larger conspiracy. Could Drew's shooting have been orchestrated by someone closer than he realizes? The week promises a psychological cat-and-mouse game, as Drew must navigate suspicion, justice, and the possibility of betrayal by those he trusted most. In the meantime, Willow and Michael, deeply involved in Drew's life, become embroiled in the emotional fallout. Willow wrestles with fear and anger, determined to see justice served but struggling with the ethics of vengeance. Michael, ever loyal to Drew, steps into a protective role, revealing his own growth and maturity. Drew's confrontation with the shooter is fraught with tension. The scene, staged at the WSB safe house, is explosive. Secrets are revealed, and Drew is faced with a moral dilemma. Should he act with the justice system in mind, or let his personal vendetta guide his actions? His choice will resonate through the week and has the potential to redefine his relationships in Port Charles. As Drew deals with his past, Anna Devane's keen investigative instincts put Nathan West under the microscope. Anna, a seasoned operative and mother, has noticed inconsistencies in Nathan's recent actions and decides to dig deeper. Her suspicions escalate when she uncovers evidence that Nathan has been withholding information about a critical case. This Wednesday, viewers can expect a thrilling confrontation between Anna and Nathan. The tension between them is electric, as Nathan's charm and wit clash with Anna's no-nonsense approach to law enforcement. He tries to deflect, but Anna's persistence is relentless. The ultimate reveal leaves Nathan reeling. Caught in a lie, he is forced to reckon with the consequences of his deception. Meanwhile, Valentin Cassadine watches the drama unfold with a calculating eye. He has always thrived on secrets and manipulation, and Anna's uncovering of Nathan's deception presents him with an opportunity. Will he exploit the situation to his advantage, or will the moral center of Port Charles prevail in this high-stakes showdown? The ripple effects of Jason and Carly's conversation about Josslyn extend into Thursday's episodes. Carly struggles with guilt, fearing that she hasn't done enough to protect her daughter. Jason tries to reassure her, emphasizing that their children must be allowed to take risks, but the emotional weight is palpable. Drew's confrontation with his shooter continues, and tensions spill over into a public scene that involves friends and family. The community begins to realize that Drew's past is not just his own, and the danger is far from over. This midweek episode explores themes of accountability, trust, and the impact of secrets on familial bonds. Elsewhere, Anna's bust of Nathan continues to reverberate. Michael Corinthos, drawn into the drama, is caught between loyalty to Nathan and respect for Anna's investigative acumen. This moral tug-of-war heightens the suspense and sets the stage for a Friday showdown. Friday promises a crescendo of drama and heartbreak. Josslyn's WSB mission reaches its climax, with the danger intensifying as rival operatives close in. Her courage is tested in a way that will surprise both her family and viewers, as she makes a choice that could have life-or-death consequences. Drew finally comes face-to-face with the full scope of the conspiracy surrounding his shooting. The revelation shocks him and forces him to question everyone around him, from allies to former friends. His anger and sense of betrayal drive a gripping confrontation that leaves the city buzzing with questions. At the same time, Anna and Nathan's storyline reaches a boiling point. Nathan must confront the consequences of his actions, and Anna must decide whether to trust her instincts or let her emotions guide her decisions. The ethical and personal stakes collide, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Meanwhile, Jason and Carly face their own resolution, or lack thereof. The week ends with a moment of uneasy understanding, as both realize that protecting their children may require letting go in ways that frighten and challenge them. Family loyalty versus independence. Jason and Carly's struggles highlight the tension between protecting loved ones and allowing them to grow into their own roles. Justice versus revenge. Drew's journey confronts the fine line between seeking justice and succumbing to vengeance. Secrets and betrayal, Nathan's deception, Drew's shooter conspiracy, and WSB operations all underscore the fragility of trust in Port Charles. Courage and consequence. Josslyn and Willow demonstrate that bravery comes with risk, and choices made under pressure can redefine family dynamics. Jason Morgan. As both protector and confessor, Jason balances moral responsibility with emotional truth. His relationship with Carly will be tested as he navigates the dangerous WSB world and the realities of parenthood. Carly Corinthus. Carly's maternal instincts clash with her sense of control, forcing her to confront what it means to truly protect her family. Drew Kane. Drew's journey through trauma and revenge will challenge his moral compass, pushing him to make difficult choices about trust and justice. Josslyn Jax. Operating in the WSB, Josslyn proves her competence but also risks overstepping, making her a character to watch as her story intertwines with her father's. Anna Devane. Anna's investigation into Nathan highlights her sharp intellect and moral resolve, cementing her role as one of Port Charles' most formidable protectors. Nathan West. Nathan's ethical gray zone is exposed, leaving him vulnerable to both legal and personal consequences. Jason learns of a WSB mole threatening Josslyn. Drew discovers an ally is actually tied to his shooting. Nathan's deception could fracture his personal and professional relationships. Carly faces a moral dilemma about intervening in Josslyn's dangerous work. Anna gains crucial evidence that could reshape the power dynamics in Port Charles. The week of October 13th in General Hospital promises edge-of-your-seat suspense, emotional confrontations, and unexpected twists. With Jason confronting secrets, Drew facing the past, Josslyn navigating danger, and Anna busting Nathan, Port Charles will see its fair share of heartbreak, bravery, and betrayal. Viewers should brace for a rollercoaster week, where every revelation changes the stakes and no character is truly safe from the fallout. Fans of General Hospital won't want to miss a single episode of this thrilling week. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, the city's heroes and anti-heroes alike will be tested in ways that challenge their morals, their loyalties, and their very survival.